Who's up next?
Hey.
Oh, what's up, man?
So I had a first question before I asked my real question. What do you think of Charlie Kirk?
We disagreed on some things politically, but I think overall, who's good for the conservative movement in America. I think he did a lot of good, and we can have our political differences and still respect each other.
So what do you think of the Kirkified memes and also his wife going on the world tour?
The Kirkified memes?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's like how they put Charlie Kirk's face over, any meme in the world.
Yeah, I mean the internet is can be brutal sometimes. I mean I don't like that. I don't think making fun of the dead is a good thing. Even with like Renee Good, even though I think she made a really bad mistake. I don't really celebrate her death or think it's funny to mock it. But yeah, I'm not a fan of insulting the dead, really.
Yeah. Okay. So do you think that it's okay to insult the dead of immigrants and people that have died at the hands of ICE agents? Because conservatives make fun of that daily.
I don't.
I'm sorry. Are you sure? I've definitely seen a lot of clips of you and also a lot of other conservatives making fun of immigrants and dead immigrants and
dead immigrants?
Yeah.
When?
Or for example, like
when
families are split up, there's a lot of people.
I've never made fun of a family being split up or a family dead. You have me confused with someone else. Or immigrants dying. I've never once made fun of that because I've actually seen dead immigrants. I've seen dead children trying to come to the United States here for a better life. I've actually seen the dead bodies, so I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, moving past that. All right. It's fine. But
come in with a false claim, it's fine.
Instead of making fun of it, what do you think of supporting ICE agents that are doing it?
Well, they have a job to do. You come here legally.
Their job is to kill people?
No, their job is not to kill people, and actually that's the last thing that
they've killed over 30 people in the United States, innocent people. So
I mean, we'd have to look at every single one of those cases because a lot of these innocent people are, violently resisting, or maybe they presented a deadly weapon. I mean, it's a case-by-case situation. But the reality is, again, they're enforcing the law, and it's a law that we haven't enforced in a very long time, and I get a lot of people are offended by it, but we do have an INA, Immigration Nationality Act, like the other lady tried to argue, and we got to enforce them. And that's what it is. And people are mad that they're enforcing the law. We voted this in. We voted in a president that was going to go hard on immigration. And to go against that is going against, the law and the administration that we voted in. Okay. You can peacefully protest. You can say, hey, this is bad. You can write your congressman. You can do all that. But once you get into the territory where you're destroying property and you're, assaulting ICE officers and keeping them from doing their jobs, then, yeah, it's going to create issues.
Okay, so what do you think of the ICE agents going into different cities and just raiding it? And like, there's ICE agents in Ann Arbor all the time.
Yep.
Like, do you think they belong in places where just makes no sense for them to be?
Well, they're federal agents. They could go wherever they want.
That's all right. That's
they
a
have
bullshit
jurisdiction
argument.
all across the United States.
That's a bullshit argument. That's a bullshit argument. Because what? I'm sorry, but what does an ICE agent have to do in Bodega Bros? Nothing to do with Bodega Bros.
Well,
why would there be an ICE agent
is
there?
Bodega Bros located in the United States of America?
Yes, but
okay, so they have jurisdiction. Done.
He can be there as like a person. Enjoy Bodega Bros. It's a great place. But I'm saying, as an ICE agent looking for people, why does he belong in the roads that we occupy and should be living in as free citizens?
Okay. Wow.
Listen. They have their jurisdiction. I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, no, but that matters. That's an extremely pertinent fact that they're federal agents and they have the jurisdiction to be there.
All right. I'm
right to be, right to see. Like, this is like.
All right. So okay, what do you think? All right. Fine. They belong wherever they want to be. What do you think of them camping outside of like a Taco Bell or something like that? Because that happens a lot.
It's called surveillance.
That's bullshit. That's called stereotyping. There's a complete difference.
It's called surveillance, dude.
It's not surveillance. And also surveillance is like, that's fucked up.
Because here's the thing.
We all have our freedom.
I've done immigration raids before. Like, a lot of the times when you're there, you probably have a target deck. You know who you're looking for. You've done immigration checks.
So
you know that they're there illegally.
Camping outside of a taco place is an immigration check that doesn't.
No. What I'm telling you is, because here's the thing. You see them sitting out there, but since you don't work in law enforcement, let me tell you what probably transpired before that. They're not just going to sit out in front of a Taco Bell and waste their fucking time.
Well, that's what they do because they're looking for immigrants.
Are you going to let me? Because here's the thing. You've been completely uneducated on a lot of topics here, and you don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sorry.
So let me go ahead and explain it to you. They're not going to
pretty funny coming from you, dude.
What?
I'm sorry. Uneducated is funny coming from you.
Yeah, I mean.
Why is it funny coming from him?
Yeah, why is that?
I didn't ask you. I asked him.
I asked you, why is it funny coming?
Yeah, why is it funny?
Why is it funny?
Yeah.
Because you're spewing bullshit all over America, and you're like clouding people's thoughts with stupid ideas.
Okay, I actually am educated. Did you even graduate school yet?
I haven't graduated from school
Then shut
yet,
up. I'm more educated than you. So I have a bachelor's degree. You don't.
That's great. Where's your bachelor's degree from?
Northeastern University.
Northeastern's a bullshit university.
6% acceptance rate. One of the best schools in the country.
Rate because
one of the best schools in the country.
Falsify their records.
Oh, now it's falsifying their records.
They
See, this
do.
dude just keeps losing.
Right,
It's like he moves the goalposts every time.
Me uneducated.
So let's
you
go.
don't know the basic research that they've done on Northeastern.
Okay. Northeastern better school. No offense to you
It's
guys.
not a better school than
It's ranked
University of
higher.
Michigan. It is
Number
not
2,
ranked-
lower
it is
acceptance
not
rate.
ranked higher.
Number 3, I have my degree. You don't. So by definition, I'm more educated than you, and you're on metric.
That's not how it works.
So anyway,
dude.
let's go back to what I was saying here because you're making a bunch of ridiculous comments. So first you said they're outside of Taco Bell's just arresting people.
Hold on, can I
Again, before they show up at a place and do surveillance like that, they're going to do analysis on the individuals that they're trying to apprehend. They're not just there for no reason. They probably identified people that are there that are illegal. They did their records checks. They've confirmed that they're not here legally, and then they wait out and they pick them up when they see them.
Can I say something? You can argue with me, but you don't have to criticize my education level.
You criticize mine.
I have not. I said that you said uneducated things. I never called you uneducated. Now you're coming at me.
You said uneducated is funny coming from you.
No,
That's precisely what you said.
Yes, because you called me uneducated first.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
You don't have to attack my personality before arguing with me.
Isn't it funny? This guy's did ad homs on me and I respond. Now he's mad.
If you feel upset, you could just say it. It's fine, dude. Well, but I'm saying I'm making an argument. Now you're attacking my personality. And my university.
You're the one that made the claim that I was uneducated. You inferred it by saying uneducated is funny coming from you or some shit like that.
I never called you uneducated.
But when I did say you're not educated on the subject, you don't know what you're talking about. What I was talking about was you don't know about law enforcement tactics because you're questioning why would they be out front of a Taco Bell, and I explained it to you that research and analysis goes into them before they go out on surveillance. You're not going to just sit in front of a Taco Bell. No, you figured out who the targets are, their immigration status. You're waiting for them to come out. When they come out, you arrest them. That's how it goes.
So is this research stereotyping because a Mexican would likely go to Taco Bell? Is that your research? No, I'm sorry, because if there's a lot of... Listen, dude, I'm not talking to you.
I don't care. You said Taco Bell, not him.
All right, listen.
It makes some sense.
Listen, bro. I'm saying that they will camp outside of a Taco Bell, which happens a lot, dude. Yo. That's called stereotyping then. It's not research, that's stereotyping. Oh my God, dude. Yo, are you listening to my argument or not?
Here's the thing, dude. I'm listening to your argument. I'm telling you, like in the example that you gave.
They camp outside. Listen, dude. They camp outside.
The difference between me and you is that I'm listening to your arguments and I'm responding to your arguments. You're just fucking talking.
You have not let me finish. You have not let me finish my statement.
Give your full statement then.
All right. So, there have been many pictures, many incidents where ICE agents will camp in a place that they think an undocumented person would go, and my example was just a Taco Bell, because that's, a place that they've been. Now, you're saying they go there because of research. Is the research stereotyping is my question.
Okay, let me go through this. Whether it's a Home Depot, a Taco Bell, or whatever else location, right, that they're set up at, 9 out of 10 times, they have information, whether it came from an informant, it came from a reporting line, it came in from a good Samaritan that wanted to come in and report it. They got information that there's illegal aliens at a location. So what they do is they go there, go on surveillance. They try to identify as many of these individuals as they can, figure out how many of them there are. Then they set up the operation, write up their operations plan, brief everybody, go out there. They set up in surveillance. They wait until they're there. They identify some of the subjects that they think are there illegally, and then they go and they do the raid and arrest them. This is how law enforcement operations work. So they're not there they're not there for no reason. 9 out of 10 times, an informant or someone came forward that gave them information, or they did surveillance and they found it out, and then they set up.
All right, dude. All right. If you wanna host your own talk show, bro, go for it. And you too. If you wanna host a talk show, go for it, bro. I'm not talking to you. And neither am I talking to you. And I don't know what your old ass is doing on a college campus in the first place.
We're telling your slow ass to speed it up.
All right.
Speed your slow ass up.
Past 8.
Yo, this guy's been mad the entire time I've been up here, by the way.
Because you're too slow. Speed it up.
I'm too slow. Why don't you come up and speak then?
I'm not speaking. I'm here for you. We're letting you speak.
So hold on. Why is it a problem if I'm slow then?
We gotta end early.
Because there's a line, and you're just repeating yourself.
I have not repeated a single statement I've made.
Yeah, you don't want it to cut it. Okay.
So if you want to have your own talk show, please start it.
All right. Who's up next? I think we explained this, dude. It's not profiling. It's they did research, and it just so happens that they tend to be at the places that you think it's profiling. But 9 out of 10 times.
I agree with you that sometimes that there isn't profiling, but you have to admit that there is some profiling. But since Mr. Construction Man over here wants me to hurry it up, I'll just head on out. But thank you for your time.
Yeah, no problem. Who's up next?
Stay for a selfie, Nate. Next. Speak right into it.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, thank you. Hi. So I just wanted to ask. So what does shit talking about minority groups do for you personally? Like, you're reinforcing these racial stereotypical images for minority groups, which helps people like oppress them more easily. And at the end of the day, I don't think you're a white person either, and you're also part of like minority group. You're a black man. So I'm just wondering, like, what does reinforcing white supremacy do for you also?
I'm not reinforcing white supremacy. I'm reinforcing that people tend to be retarded. Certain races have patterns. I recognize those patterns.
Okay.
It just so happens that people get offended when you recognize those patterns. Yeah, that's really what it comes down to.
So what does this do for you?
Actually, as a matter of fact, the fact that you recognize that and looked at it as white supremacy is part of the problem.
Okay, thanks for
That goes to show the inherent bias that being critical of minorities automatically leads to white supremacy.
So
the reality is that it's minorities that have this supremacy, and anything that criticizes them is automatically labeled as white supremacy. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, that is interesting. So what does this do for you personally in your life? Like, does this bring you like fulfillment?
Well, I think telling the truth does bring fulfillment. And I just tell the truth. It's offensive to people, or they might label it as white supremacy. But I think in a ever-growing world where we lie to women and tell them that they're smart and they're awesome when they're really not a lot of the times, or telling people that they're brilliant when they're really retarded, I think we need to go back to being like painfully real and honest about certain things.
I see.
Or calling out. But yeah. So.
Okay. Yeah.
That's just, and this is the beauty of this country is freedom of speech. So,
Right.
I get it that this might be a little offensive. I know this might be a little bit shocking.
No.
But
you're free to say whatever. And my second question was,
Yeah.
so what is your rationale for thinking that trans people are mentally ill? Like, can you just say more about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of us here would be like, yeah, what's wrong with this guy? Not all the marbles are up there. I think if we can't agree on basic stuff like, there's two genders, 1 + 1 is 2, and men are physically superior to women, I think that creates problems, because then they're just simply not living in reality. And I think we've gotten to a point now where progressives have gone so far left and liberals have gone so far left that we can't even deal in objectivity anymore. In reality, it's like, oh well, these are my pronouns and everything else like that, and they expect you to kind of buy into their lunacy alongside them.
I see. Well, thank you for your responses. This is making me really hopeful about our country. Thank
No
you
worries.
so much.
Question: what are you majoring?
Is that important for our debate?
Well, you're Asian, so I wanted to know. It would be funny. It was like engineering or something.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not an engineering major, so.
You're gonna be like a doctor?
I don't know. Should I?
Well, to be honest, I think you should be in a kitchen somewhere, but you're here.
Yeah, I wish I could make a good sandwich, but I can't.
Oh shit.
Because,
Can you at least, what are you, like Japanese or Chinese, or what are you?
Is this important for?
Well, I was gonna make a sushi joke, but that's why.
What African country are you from?
My family's from Sudan.
Good to know. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Thank you for.
Okay. Sushi sandwich. Who's up next?
What's up, Myron?
Yeah, what up?
Got a few questions for you.
I guarantee you guys, she's probably good at math, though. I'll tell you that.
First up,
What's up?
based on my experience dating women,
Yep.
seeing women in this day and age, to be frank, most of them are whores.
Yep, facts.
What I've realized is most of the time the women that I'd say are even worth pursuing in this Western culture are women that were raised a lot more traditionally, maybe Eastern European, maybe Middle Eastern.
Yep.
I guess, what would you say? How do we move back towards keeping our white women in check?
You know, dude, that's a damn good question. I think it starts with fathers in the household. I think it starts with shaming. I think it starts with, holding women accountable, and we don't hold them accountable anymore because we want to have sex with them. So that's the problem. And we don't tell women the truth either, right? I think, I think men need to accept the fact that they need to go back to being the leaders, the protectors, the providers, and custodian over women. And I know a lot of women are going, oh my God, that's so fucked up. But the reality is that this is precisely what they're attracted to, right? No one's complaining when a guy pays for the check. No one's complaining when a guy, pays the bills or, picks her up from the house or protects her or anything else like that. But women want all the benefits of being with a guy, and they like all the chivalry and the masculine that comes alongside it, but they don't want to deal with the responsibility that comes from their side on the feminine side. They don't want to be a lady, but they expect you to be a man. And this ridiculous concept where a female standards are, negotiable while a man's standards are static is, quite frankly, one of the big problems that we're discussing right now. So I think it starts with getting fathers back in the household, bringing shame back, whether it's Christianity, Islam, whatever monotheistic, Abrahamic religion, not paganism. Those dudes are weird. And yeah, man, bringing it back to a patriarchy, I think it starts there. Like, I think one of the biggest mistakes we made was telling women that they're equal when they're not.
So
the biggest lies.
To add on to that, then, I go to college. Obviously, I'm not going to find my wife fucking here, right?
No, definitely not. You might have to go abroad, dude. A lot of guys are doing that.
That's my question. Do
a lot of guys are doing that.
Fly to Slovakia or something and pick up some?
Look, and people laugh all the time, but like the passport movement is real, dude. Like there's a reason why so many guys are like going to Colombia, Southeast Asia, Eastern Europe, etc. Like, and you ask any guy that's like well traveled, they'll tell you American women are bottom of the fucking barrel. Like they're not, because the problem is that they measure their value to you in masculine standards. I'm educated. I have a job. I'm successful. I have a title, right? But we don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, men care about, are you sweet? Are you polite? Are you hot? Are you going to be not a whore? Are you going to embarrass me when we're out in public, right? Are you going to be submissive and docile and feminine? Like, these are the things that men want, but women, like, don't care about that because they measure their value in masculine traits. Now, for the ladies here that are mad at me, right, that are saying, well, this is misogynistic and sexist, for the ladies here looking at me crazy, let me ask you this. What if I came up to you and I said, let's go on a date? I wear better shoes than you. I'm better dressed than you. I put makeup on too. I'm prettier than you. I spend more time getting a haircut. I wear better fashion than you. You'd probably look at me like, this dude's what the fuck? I don't want to be with him. Like, and you would rightfully so be disgusted by me because I'm behaving like a woman. Yeah. So why do you expect us to want a girl that behaves like a man?
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's just like women would never... Like, these women that are boss babes, that are educated and want to tell you about their education, they would never fucking accept a feminine dude that acts like ever. Right?
Yeah. So
I think it's okay for men to tell women, like, yeah, I want a girl. I don't want myself.
And then I got one more for you.
Yeah.
So based on my knowledge, I know that with Trump's tariffs with China and stuff, they associated a deal where I believe 600,000 Chinese students could come here on F1 visas.
Yeah.
Am I correct on that?
I know. Yeah, they want to bring in more Chinese nationals. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess what do we do? I guess for let's say a Michigan taxpayer family that me and my parents have paid in to build these universities, Michigan State, that then their spot is taken by some Chinese dude who can pay a fuck ton more than I can.
Yeah. That sucks, man. And this is, and again, this is where immigration leads to problems because there's so many loopholes in our immigration system, right? Besides the open borders that we had for years, like the guy from Brownsville was talking about, we have an immigration system that gets exploited all the time, right? F1 visas get exploited. I remember when I was ACE agent, like we would have so many kids come here and they'd come on an F1 visa. They would never go to class. They'd just use it as a way to get here and then it just disappear into the wind, right? You got people that come in on H-1Bs, right? Like Indians, right? They come in here and they get like some, I'm coming here to do tech. And then they do some like coding bullshit that an American can do. So we have so many loopholes in our immigration system and we need to fix it. And that's one of them that you're naming, which is the visa system that we have.
Yeah, I guess lastly, John Fishbeck out of Florida said that his plan for that is to increase the price for Chinese nationals coming here to $1 million. What do you think about that? for the tuition?
I don't know if he'd be able to. I mean, that he might be able to institute that at a state school level, but I don't know how he would be able to make that happen federally.
Well, that's what I mean. You think
Yeah.
that would work federally?
No, it wouldn't, because the visa system in itself is a byproduct of DHS and State Department.
I see.
So federal. So yeah, I don't know as a governor how much power he would have. I think he'd
well,
only.
he said in his state is.
Yeah. He'd probably only be able to do it with state schools. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha. All right. Well, I
So-
appreciate the time. Thank you.
No worries, man. Cool. Who's up next? Hi.
Hi.
All right, we got another Asian. Nice.
Wait, I just have a question.
Sure.
When you say ICE did nothing wrong, are you saying like they've done nothing wrong in this like whole debacle situation?
What I'm saying, generally speaking, ICE is doing a good job, and I think that they're being demonized for doing their job, and I think it's this is what we voted for, and we want deportations and safer streets, and that's what we want.
Okay. And then like I'm gonna assume that like you believe in like innocent until proven guilty and like due process and stuff.
Of
and
course, yeah.
There's been like accounts of legal aliens being detained and being held for like weeks or days or whatever. Do you believe that in those circumstances ICE does to have some consequences for breaking those rules for detaining people even though they are here legally?
Legally or illegally?
Legally, like they're legal resident aliens that have been detained.
Well, a lot of the times when green card holders are being detained, they might be, maybe they committed a crime, maybe they did something wrong, maybe they lied on their application or whatever. There's so many different factors that come in when it comes to lawful permanent residents or green card holders. But the reality is that they're not citizens. They're lawful permanent residents, so they don't have the same degree, of, I hate to say, like immigration deferment is like a U.S. citizen would. So that's kind of what it is. But every situation is different, right? Because there's like literally like 100 different classifications for lawful permanent residents, right? Just like there's a bunch of different visas. So every situation is different. But when it comes to innocent until proven guilty, I want to be clear, that's for criminal cases, like, in the typical judicial process. Immigration court and immigration law is completely different. You either have status or you don't. And if you don't have status, you are subject to an immigration officer's authority.
Perfect. Thank you.
No problem. That's the last one? Okay, let's do, is there anyone else that, we'll do one more, like, anyone have a real,
No, ask a
debate thing? I'll take pictures after for the supporters, but we need, anyone disagree with anything? Again, blacks commit crimes, Jews run America, and that's not good. Women are stupid. Indians stink. Asians are good at math.
Disagree.
What else? Did I say women are stupid? Yeah. Basically, those are some of my views. Who's up next? Last one, a disagreement. Disagreements only. For the supporters, don't worry, I'm going to stay back and take pictures. But I want to get one more hater or disagreeer or something like that. No? These girls over here have been like looking at me crazy the whole time. One of you guys should get on the mic because you guys been looking at me like I'm a wild man the whole time. They're like, oh, because like I'll say something about women and I just see them here like, oh God, that's not true. So come on, you guys, don't be scared, ladies. Whichever one of you wants to jump on the mic, what I said, tell me, prove me wrong. What have I said that's wrong? Yes, prove to us why women are smart or better than men. Don't be scared, ladies. This is speak up for the queens.
Okay. So,
There you go. Let her go first.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Hello.
Hi.
So your whole point is that I should be making sandwiches right now and I shouldn't be going to university?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Why?
You said why?
Well, yes, why?
I think women should be focusing on trying to find a partner and get married in their prime years.
Okay.
You can always go get an education and enter the workforce later on in life, but you can't always build a family later on in life.
Because our biological clocks are different, right?
Yes.
Because that's what you think?
It's not what
Okay.
I think, it's what the science
Okay.
shows.
I mean, I don't really know why you wanted me to talk because you don't respect me in any way.
I respect you enough to hear you out, and I'm asking you to challenge my points.
Well, I know I am a smart person and I know there's a lot of smart women and that's not like an unpopular opinion, that's a fact.
Okay, so what did I say that was wrong that has you disagreeing?
You said multiple times that women are stupid.
Yeah, I also said men are stupid plenty of times too.
Okay. Yeah, but you made like several.
The difference is this. Here's the distinction. Because I always find it interesting how when I criticize men, no one cares, but when I criticize women, they always hear that part. The difference is this. Here's the distinction. Women don't get punished for being retards. Men do.
I did hear you say that, and I'm very, very surprised. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, everyone
Sure.
gets accused of
I'll explain.
making mistakes. Okay.
If a
please
woman's
explain.
hot enough, right, they can still get sexual access. They can still get a higher status man than themselves. They can still date up. If a man's a retard, he's on the corner by 7-Eleven.
So
We don't have the same. We don't have the same ability to. We don't have the same opportunities afforded to us if we're inadequate.
So because I apparently am inherently unequal and inferior to you, I
Yes.
don't have to try as hard.
Pretty much,
As
yeah.
men.
Like women play the game on easy mode. We play the game on hard mode. So if we play the game on hard mode, we get hard mode benefits.
I know what a video game is. Thank you.
So let me. The other thing too also is like women don't have to compete within like the social hierarchy to the same degree, and meritocracy is not as important in the female dominance hierarchy as it is for men. In other words, if there's a group of women, right? One girl's a doctor, maybe another one's a pharmacist, another one's like a bartender, another one does whatever. You guys don't evaluate each other on who's the most successful. You guys evaluate each other who's like hottest one. With men, when we're in a room, well, okay. With men, however, it's based on status, competence, success. Women is she hot or not?
I think you base woman on that. Not like that's not something everyone does.
Okay,
But,
and that's what matters. No one cares about a woman's status or income. Being honest, like you can literally walk into a bar and go and still pick up a guy, but if I go into a bar and go I'm gonna go to jail probably. Like
So-
they're gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
So your opinion's the only one that matters in this scenario.
It's not that my opinion matters. It's that
It matters
women,
more than mine. Is the point?
in most cases, yeah, actually. But like, like I don't think women should vote either. That's a whole other conversation. But like in general, the point I'm trying to make is that women don't have to be competent to live a great life versus men have to have some degree of competence to even get sexual access and have a chance at a life. It's a big difference. You guys always reserve the right to say, you know what, I don't want to work anymore. I want a family. I can find a man and attach to his legacy. We don't get that privilege.
So you can't just marry a rich woman. You can't do that. That's not possible for you.
A rich man will change a poor woman's life. A rich woman won't even look a poor man's way. That's the difference.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
It's the biological truth. It's the reality of male and female intersexual dynamics, unfortunately.
Okay.
Women date up,
that's really
men date
interesting.
down. It's the truth. It's like, do you want a guy your height?
I have one. Yeah.
That's your height?
Like 4 inches taller, sure.
Oh yeah, so there you go. He's probably stronger than you too, probably smarter to a degree, probably can do certain things. He's probably better than you in a degree. Like women date up, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yo, how come my ex was so chopped and ugly before that?
Are you with him?
No.
That's my point. And you're not with him anymore. Thank you for proving my point.
I don't know why I'm not with them.
That
He broke up with me.
he broke up with you? Then you really fucked up. Oh,
The
nice.
relationship I'm in it because we're equals. Like
It
that's
is, yeah,
the
when
whole
it gets,
point.
yeah, I know. It's funny when women say that. Why was my ex-boyfriend chopped and broke? Are you with him anymore? No. Okay. Thanks for proving my point. Like ladies, like it's okay. Accept the fact that you guys are hypergamous. We understand and we accept it. We don't hate you for it. Okay. The thing is that you guys just try to lie about it and be like, oh, I want an equal partner when it's not true at all.
I do want one, and I have one, and I'm
You want an
very
equal
happy
partner?
about that. Yes.
Okay.